Trackwrestling.com.
Trackwrestling.com rocks. We got Shane Goodell, Nike Wrestling right there. He's the guy that engineers the wrestling shoes. Right
He's a
there.
great guy.
Eddie Brown's his boss. Eddie Brown orchestrated the whole thing, and he freaking changed the world of wrestling apparel. How do you like that?
I love it. I love it. Shane's a great guy. You're
we got work to do. We got work to do. In 2 weeks, I'll give you your interview. How's that sound?
But what about Spencer Lee?
Spencer Lee's
domination.
on track.
You love that. Scoring
Spencer
points, you
Lee's
preach
on
it.
track, and he's doing a good job. And he's got to learn how to get off to the side maybe and do some other things that are more dynamic or diverse in his turning. And he's going to be there. And you wanted to hear about Alex Marinelli. Alex Marinelli does what Alex Marinelli does. Our guys, they want to wrestle hard, and they do wrestle hard. And a guy like Kemmerer got kind of caught up into the other guy's pace, and it's gotta be on our terms, and that's what makes Mark Hall really good. But it's got to be on our terms.
What about Lugo winning a Big Ten title?
Lugo is Lugo. It was on his terms, and he got that takedown, and he put a hard right on a guy, and you get what you earn, and we love that about this sport. That's what we love about this sport, and that's what we're going to continue to love about this sport.
There has been an obvious culture change at Iowa in the last several years. Speak to me about that.
It started with Mike Kemmerer. We call him Grandpa Mike on record. He was a guy that came in. He was an academic guy. He's a social guy. He minds his P's and Q's. He's an intense competitor in all realms. He reminds me a lot of my brother and myself when we were there and going through that program. And that leadership is second to none. And then you have those other guys that kind of came along, and then you add in, sprinkle the rest, and you have great ingredients. But the thing is you had strong leadership. It wasn't a lot of guys, but it was one or two really, really strong leaders that made the difference.
Was there a moment, was there a time when you and Tom sat back, but when you guys went back and said, you know what, if we're going to get to where we want to go, we got to make some big-time changes from a culture standpoint?
You know, you could say that maybe, but no, we feel like our entire staff that we were working, and we are working around the clock like every other program is, to find the ingredients, to find the elements that we need to put in place to be able to be contenders year in and year out. And if you would have asked me last year before the Big Ten and the national tournament if we had the lineup to win, I would have said yes. So it's not that we don't believe in our guys last year or the year before, the year before. This year we happen to have the right elements, we put them in the right ingredients, we put them in place, and now we're where we're at right now. This doesn't mean anything to me right now. It's a Big Ten title. It's number 30-something for the school, and I love that for our senior administration. I love that for the state of Iowa, but really it's about next week and 2 weeks from now, and 2 weeks from today we'll be looking back on last night at Saturday night, and that's what's important to us right there.
Looking forward to it. Thanks a lot, Terry. Appreciate it.